Hey everybody, so this is my first video on my channel. I'm starting new here. There's going to be very minimal editing because I don't know much about editing, but I'm going to give the top 5, my personal top 5 men's fragrances that I own. I believe out of all of them that I own, I don't have any unisex. I believe aside from, I have Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDP, that's I don't know if it's officially on Guerlain's website considered in a unisex fragrance, but I have that. And I just figured as of now, out of my small collection, I don't have a large one, I would go through my top 5 for now and let you know, no particular order. I'm just going to start out here in a second. But I figured I would let you guys know what my top 5 are, and I don't know if many people are going to watch this video. That's fine. I love fragrances. I wanted to get in the YouTube game for a while now, and why not do it with something I love? So let's get started. Number 1, we have a classic. Everybody knows it. It's Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme is, you're getting the iris in there. Everybody that talks about this talks about that soapy iris, and smelling this, oh my gosh, I did not think I was gonna like this. When I first smelled this, I got it in a sample from, I think, I almost said Max Aroma. That's where I get most of my fragrances, but no. I think I got it from, I couldn't tell you. It's not Scent Split. It was, I don't know, I can't remember, but I got it, sprayed it. I got a compliment or two on it, and like, I liked it, but it didn't really grow on me at all. Like, it didn't really affect me in a way that I really, like, I was like, dang, like, this is amazing. And I'd seen, like, this is very hyped up in the community. Everybody talks about this in the community constantly. It's fresh, good for office. Obviously, it's labeled as like the best men's office scent. Iris, it's that lipsticky iris everybody talks about. You're getting it from Prada L'Homme. You're getting that soapiness. It's a very clean, inoffensive scent. Nobody's gonna walk past you when you're wearing this and tell you that you smell like crap, because you're not gonna be smelling like crap. You smell clean and fresh. That's what you get out of this, and that's what you smell like. You're not gonna smell, you're gonna be inoffensive with it. Real quickly, I should have done this first, but as a just a special inclusion, this has nothing to do with the top 5. So in technicality, it could be top 6. This is Mont Blanc Legend Night. Everybody's heard of Mont Blanc Legend. Everybody and their mom. I have it right next to me. Everybody talks about Mont Blanc Legend. It's that classic Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce DNA. It legitimately, I got flashbacks to the mall when I was younger by spraying Mont Blanc Legend. This one, you're still getting that sense of Mont Blanc Legend, but you're getting a sweeter vanilla, ambery, husky. I don't know if there's any oak moss in this, but I don't know. But you're getting a very sweet man's man. This is my dad's signature scent. Like, he loves this stuff, and he got me on this, and this was my first love with fragrances. It's just, if you have not tried this, you can get this on Max Aroma for $40 for a 3.4 ounce. That's pretty good. You can get that for that cheap. So yeah, just as a special inclusion in this video, nothing, it's just a random inclusion. But yeah, if you have not tried it, try it first. But if you like the Mont Blanc Legend, I wouldn't, actually, I would say, whereas this has a more fresher take, this is it's very similar, but more vanilla, more darkness to this. And you're getting pretty good sillage and performance out of this one. It's a good nighttime or date night scent. Personally, I like it more than Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana the one, although I know people are going to say, how dare you, that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. Why would you say that? I like it more. It's my taste. People are going to tell you they don't like your taste. That's okay. It's not a big deal. But that was my special inclusion. Okay. Again, these are in no particular order, so I will just go through as I want to go through. But number 1 was Prada L'Homme. Next, we're going to go with, I would say, one of my favorites, Azzaro Wanted by Night. What can I say, bro? What can I say? This one is just the tobacco, the cinnamon, blends together so perfectly on skin. It just gives you this... It's very mass appealing. You're not going to get, you know... You're not going to get someone walking up to you just similarly with Prada L'Homme and tell you they don't like this. This is a basic, not basic in a bad way, but basic men's powerhouse of a fragrance. I get pretty good performance on this, and compliment factor is it's a beast. People love this. It's very mass appealing, and it was one of my first. I got it as a sample, and I just really liked it. I do have the Most Wanted Eau de Parfum Intense. That has the darker added, almost burnt caramel. I know it's just caramel, but to me it smells like a very nearly burnt caramel. I like it, the Eau de Parfum Intense, but it's not really my thing personally. Like, I don't go out of my way to want to wear that, but it's good. It is really good. I just don't. I have it. It's just not like I don't go out of my way to wear it. Okay. Number 3 is you can already see it. What do I have to say? This is my only JPG, Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. And it's my first, not the first I've tried. I've tried Le Parfum, and years back I tried Le Male and Ultra Male. I just don't know if I liked. I don't know if I liked. I tried Afnan 9 p.m. and I had a decant. I don't know how similarly that is to Ultra Male, but I don't really get that Ultra Male remembrance. However, like I said, I tried it like 3 years ago. So I don't want that to affect how I feel about that until I get it. And I know that's a safe blind buy for me anyway, and I know people disagree with blind buys, but I personally, I don't know. If I like to try fragrances first. Blind buys are ones that, I did not blind buy this, and none of the fragrances you've seen I blind bought. But I don't know, I can't stress that enough that there's people that are really harsh on the fact that you shouldn't blind buy. Blind buying to an extent is a good thing, I think, if you're trying to spread out. If you read the notes on something and you're like, I've never smelled anything like that. Obviously you can't smell from notes, but if you're seeing reviews and you're like, this smells different than anything, and you're like, all right, I got $100 to spare, let me just go get this and see if I like it. If I don't, I can resell it or just keep it on my shelf. And that's how some of mine are. That's okay. But aside from that, JPG Le Beau EDT. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. I really want to spray this, but I don't want my room to smell like Le Beau. It's a gorgeous scent. You're getting that tonka bean, you're getting that vanilla, you're getting that coconut. It's literally a vacation in a bottle. You're getting perfection in a bottle. And I know people say go for the Le Parfum. I've personally never tried it, but as soon as I tried this bad boy, I was like, I'm getting it, bro. It's too good. And it's true, it is too good. If you're on the fence about this and you've smelled it, I would say just go for it. Honestly, it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. The coconut is just so good. If you're a coconut fan, you're you're really gonna like this. But, you know, some people say go for the Le Parfum. I can't say to do that because I don't have it and I've never tried it. But as for what I have, this is what I'm gonna say for this. So, yeah, JPG Le Beau. It's an EDT also, in case you were wondering, but I should have said that in the beginning. But yeah, that's my number 3. Number 4, and people have had a similar story with my number 4 as well. This one grew on me. I remember I went to I think an Ulta Beauty with my friend 2 years back. I sprayed it on myself. I was like, do I really like this? Kept smelling. Was wondering, like, I don't know if I honestly like this. Is it really something I want to smell like? Like, is it honestly, I don't know, but it was alluring. It kept luring me back, and a lot of people have that with fragrances. So it just kept luring me in, legitimately. Like, I would keep smelling my arm and keep smelling my arm and keep smelling my arm, and I was like, okay, why didn't I just get it? And the fragrance I'm talking about, and I know many of you probably have a similar experience with this, because I know a lot of people weren't really into this originally, and then over time they, you know, they really not loved it, but they really they gave it the chance that it needed. Prada Black is I would not say mass appealing, because I know there's people that I know that don't like this very much. And I know it's considered mass appealing. You know, there's a lot of people that'll be like, mass appealing, sweet, seductive scent. It's good. It's really good. Vanilla and amber is like powdery vanilla, powdery amber is what you get off the top. I really want to spray this, but again, I don't want my desktop smelling like one of my favorite fragrances of all time. But this is like, if this were an honest ranking, top 5, honestly, this would probably be number 1. That's how much I like this. But if you're looking to try this out, I would say 100% try this out. For any of these in this list, I would 100% say you need to try this out. This is a really good one. I'm sure you've heard it talked about if you've been in the fragrance community for some amount of time. It's just so good. And it's not, don't think because the fragrance community is constantly talking about any fragrance that there's going to be a lot of people wearing it. No, bro. The percentage of men that wear fragrances every day, one fragrance every day, a scent of the day, a scent of the night, is minimal. It does not, that's usually the people that do that are part of the fragrance community, because they know what they're doing. They know how to conduct with scents. They know how to wear, what to wear, when to wear it. With Prada Luna Rossa Black, it's classic. You're not going to be wearing what another guy's wearing. If you go to a store, for instance, it's mid-fall. It's getting to that colder side of fall. Not that earlier, like, warmer weather part, but you're getting into that deeper coldness, and you're in a store. You smell a guy walk past you. You're like, what does that smell? The guy next to you is probably wearing some Bath and Body Works sandalwood spray or something, because 90% of my friends, that's all they have. Literally, my one friend has La Nuit de l'Homme, and he has like none of it left, and his mom got it for him randomly, and he has had it sitting in his car, which it's sacrilege to keep a fragrance in a car, by the way. Never do that, because it destroys the juice. But you should never do that. Aside from that fact, Prada Luna Rossa Black, if you have not tried it, try it. It is my personal, if I had to rank them, like I said, probably my personal favorite of all time. It is just too good, but unfortunately we're in the warmer months right now. I gotta wait 2-3 months to be actually able to wear this, and I got it recently too, which sucks, but it's alluring, and over time it just grew on me. So that's my number 2. Number 1, again, no in particular order. Number one is this was a blind buy, I will be honest, and I know I said none of these were blind buys, but I wasn't thinking. Number 1 is it's a classic. It is just it's not necessarily a classic, but the smell is classic. It's not your classic fougere barbershop stinker that, you know, these older men are gonna like Justin Copeland. If you know the fragrance community, then you know him. But he loves fougères. Me personally, I'm intermediate with them. I haven't discovered them enough, and I have to get more into them. But with this next one, this is a School of Scent suggested this is a blind buy when I was watching this video. This is a he described it as a mix between YSL-Y, I believe he said YSL-Y, and Bleu de Chanel. I remember the Bleu de Chanel part, and I've smelled Bleu de Chanel ADP. I did, and I have a decant of it, and I'm almost out because I really like that, and I do want to get that as my in my collection eventually, but right now I have YSL-Y Le Parfum. I'm good enough with that. Okay. But this one I'm talking about, you may not have even heard of this. This is not a niche brand. It is a designer brand, and I mean, in I believe Spain or Italy. I forget. Spain. It's a designer brand in Spain that I got off FragranceNet. I just got it today, actually. But the fact that I got it today and it's in my top 5 does not dismount the fact that another could have been in this. Not that this is any better than any other fragrances I own. This is just, it grew on me that quick. It's a classic blue fragrance smell. It is not something you're gonna hate. You can blind buy this right now and you would probably like it if you like that blue fragrance smell. What I'm talking about is Loewe 7 Cobalt. This is, oh my goodness. It has the pepperiness of Dior Sauvage. It has the sweetness of YSL-Y. And it has that masculinity that you get, and that woodiness that you get from Bleu de Chanel. And oh my goodness, if I were to ever, from any of my fragrances that I own, for my, again, small collection, if I were to ever say, blind buy this, blind buy that, blind buy this, blind buy that, I know you don't know me, you barely know me, but I would honestly say, if I were to say blind buy any fragrance possible, blind buy Loewe 7 Cobalt as your blue fragrance, because this is going to smell different, but it's going to be well loved, and many people are going to love this smell because it's a blue fragrance. It's a beautiful scent. That's my final thoughts. So that's the video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. More videos to come, I guess, but you know, if this gets running and people actually enjoy my content, which I hope so. But I wouldn't say I'm fairly new to the fragrance community. I know my stuff, but I do need to do some more research on a lot of stuff. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any questions about, you know, if you want to see my collection, that's totally fine. I would show you. If you want to see any more lists, if you really enjoy my content enough, if anybody even watches this, that would be nice. That would be appreciated. But that's all for today. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. For those of you that do watch, if anybody watches, but that is my top 5 as of now fragrances that I really enjoy and I'm really having a good time with wearing, and that really speak to me as of now. And if I decide to keep going with this, I will make another list in the future. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.